Hi, everybody. Welcome to Good, the podcast for those that do. This is Shivo. I'm here with D-Fran, and you're listening to 5 Minute Friday.
The inaugural 5 Minute Friday. Shivo, good to bang this one out tonight. Hope you had a great Monday.
As always.
Good. So let's go ahead and a quick intro of what this is going to be about. Guys, the idea here is, not everyone has a half hour to crank through a podcast. And, for maybe the whole entire podcast, there might be filler, there might be parts that don't hammer home the main points. Granted, the whole thing's great, but the 5 Minute Friday to us, and it's inspired a little bit by, I say a lot of it, by Tim Ferriss's 5 Bullet Friday, where Tim comes across interesting, whether it's articles or workouts or recipes or whatever he comes across through the interwebs, as our friends would call it. But whatever Tim comes across, he puts on a bullet, and you get it every Friday. You read it whenever you read it, but it's nice. We took that same approach for this 5 Minute Friday, where 5 minutes every Friday, you'll have a quick hitter from us, whether it's something to do with a mindset focus or a cool self-taught or self-talk, which we'll talk about a little bit today, motivation, that type of thing, just to get you going into the weekend or whenever you're listening to the podcast. But, Shivo, you think I missed anything in that kind of quick summary of what we're looking to accomplish here?
I think that's it. I think you really laid the foundation for what we're trying to do here.
So with that, I'll jump into our first one, which is going to be about self-talk. And I think, Shivo, you probably agree, self-talk, what the internal message you tell yourself is super important. I find that all the time. You ever hear a friend, and Shivo, this actually, I'm going to ask you a question. Whenever you tell them you're doing something, like, so example, it is, hey, Mike, I went to San Diego, I got to go to the zoo, I went surfing, I saw this, I had a great dinner. When someone says to that, oh, I'm so jealous, or oh man, I can't believe you're getting to do that, I wish I could do that too. Think about that for a second, because what is that message really saying to you is, it's almost a negative connotation to a positive thing versus saying, man, I'm really happy for you. Oh, I can't believe you get to experience that. That's so great for you. You see the tone difference there?
Yeah, there definitely is. And when someone makes it sound like, oh, I'm so jealous I didn't get to do that, or you always get to do cool things like that, it brings down what you're trying to say.
And it's not necessarily something that's meant to do that. I think that is actually involuntary. And, what I was getting at is I was leaving the gym today. I was like, I'm going to go shoot 10 foul shots. And in the process of shooting these 10 foul shots, I'm just going to think of one mantra. While I shoot the shot, while I get ready, I'm just going to think over and over again one thing. And I kind of do the same thing for golf, except I'm always thinking about what not to do. Okay? Don't bend over too far. Keep your arms straight. And I did the same thing shooting hoops. And I started to realize that I wasn't making any of my free throws, and subsequently my golf game is pretty bad too. But what's funny about that is once I changed the idea when I was shooting hoops, and once I changed the idea to, hey, what are you doing now? Be where your feet are. What are you doing right now? I'm going to do this, and I'm going to see the ball go in the net. And I started to make shots over and over again. And it was a drastic difference between when I was saying, okay, bend your knees, keep your arms straight, follow through, you're a winner, you're successful, you could do it. Over and over again, you're losing focus. So I think be where your feet are, be where you are, be in your moment. And while we all can agree, yeah, be in the moment. We know that, right? Are you, though? Check yourself. Give yourself a gut check, and is your chin strapped and buckled and ready to go all day? And that's your 5 Minute Friday there. I'm going to leave it out to Shivo with a quick update, a media release, if I will, and a quote to close this out. I think what we're going to do is end all of these with a quote. So with that, Shivo, take us home.
Yeah, so the next full-length episode you guys will hear after this is going to come out this upcoming Tuesday. It's going to be a review of the book Extreme Ownership that Jocko Willink and Leif Babin wrote. This is actually the second thing we ever recorded, but we kind of drug our feet on releasing it, and we think it's time. And this is going to be a good one. It's a little bit long, but it'll be well worth it. And then to close out with the quote, I heard this on a Tim Ferriss podcast interview with Mike Rowe, the guy from Dirty Jobs on Discovery Channel. He said, "Stop following your passion, follow opportunity, but bring your passion with you." So think about that. Take that into the weekend. And this has been Good, the podcast for those that do.